Hello! In this video, I want to go over the clamps that I use. I add hooks and fingernail earring posts to my earrings, so whoever purchases them can interchange them if they want. I like using leather as my backing. I haven't used much else, so I'm not sure how my glue works on anything else, but I do like using the E6000. It works well with the leather and Pellon, and it sticks pretty well. For this pair, since I'm using black leather, I did color the sides black so it matches with the leather. The clamps that I use are a trigger clamp and a spring clamp. Both I bought at Home Depot, but again, I'm sure you can Google it or find it on Amazon. This one is a spring clamp and it doesn't fit too well, so I am going to be using a trigger clamp on this pair. Let's get gluing. On here, I dab the first bit onto a piece of paper because it did dry out a little bit. Now that is done, we're going to get right underneath the fingernail earring posts. So on here, it sticks to the leather, and then I'm going to put it on top so it just gets all around. For my beaded pairs, I don't ever tie a knot because I don't want any bumps to be on the back. So what I do is I leave the thread loose, but I do loop it multiple times. So I end up having a little stream of thread in the middle of my pair. Okay, so we're going to line that up. And with this, I want to make sure that it's in the middle. I do use an awl for this just to make sure the glue gets evenly dispersed. Now that the backing is where it needs to be, we're just going to clean up the spillage and we're just going to squeeze the glue down and just make sure you get it all around, even it out. You do want to make sure it gets all around the fingernail earring posts so they are not able to move around. You will need to make sure your fingernail earring post is right in the middle, so close it up, make sure it's where you want it to be, and just clean up any little spillage there is. I want to make sure my earring post is straight, so I just want to make sure I can close that and position it where I want it to be. And since it looks good, I'm going to clamp it down. On here, the little lever loosens it while the big lever tightens it. I also want to make sure that everything is in line before the glue sets, and while that is setting, I'm going to work on the other side and let this just sit for as long as it takes me to finish the other side.